All right, my man. All right. Hey, man, my bad. I know it took me so long to get you on here, man.
Nah, bro, you good, dude? You good? How
All
you
right.
been, bro?
I've been hanging in there, you know. Uh, to be honest, I think the last time I did stand, like I haven't done show open mic in a while. I think the last time was Batos Locos where we were at.
Yeah, dude, you missed it. I think the week after we had or if I'm not mistaken, the week after that they had like a Pancho's Closet celebration for his anniversary of having the Latino Learning Center. But the
Yeah.
week after that, or 2 weeks after that, we had like a $100 competition.
Yeah, this past Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Saturday,
yeah.
Friday.
This past Friday, Michael Mondragon won.
Yeah, of course. Man, that's great.
That fucker's good,
Uh,
dude.
only open mic open on Friday. I think it's the Learning Center, right?
They got one out in Zumbaro that's run by Cornelius White.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a good guy too. But you just gotta give love to Pancho Claus, man. That
Yeah,
guy built a whole community, bro. Or he put a community on the map, bro.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Oh man, it's been a. I think I might be a little rusty if I go back out there now. Dude. I haven't been like in the mood to write or to go up, but I think I'm ready to get back on it. I was trying to head to Pueblito Monday, but couldn't make it on time.
Oh no, you good, bro. Uh, it was inside. It was inside. So they
It
they
was
had it in
inside.
the little dining area, the little dining area instead of outside. I prefer the
Good.
outside, but the inside's a little more intimate. So
Yeah.
that's real nice. When
Yeah.
you even when you have like three audience members, it's still a good time because it's intimate and stuff. Like it's they're not like they don't have to hide in one of the little pavilions that they got out there. They could just interact and stay inside.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I do like the stage though, but like I can't imagine that like the bar is like the bar area is so small. Like
Oh, bro, it looks like a fucking server meeting, like in a restaurant, dude. Like, all right, man, we gotta talk about sales today. Someone keeps drinking all the juice.
yeah, man, I charged $3 for a bottle of Coca-Cola. We're still coming up short. What's going on?
Yeah. It's
Oh
like we
man.
only had like $6 in Coke sales, but somehow we've gone through six packs. What's that?
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, like and I'm sorry like that I did do this through Zoom. Like even though we're like usually I do through Zoom for people I couldn't meet and I can't meet in person though, but
No, this
yeah,
worked
like
out perfectly for me. I've been a little sick lately, so
oh
I didn't want
yeah,
didn't want to give you that shit. It's not COVID or anything. It's just fucking sniffles, which is
the Amarian variant.
the Decepticon, the
This
Transformer bullshit. Nah,
yeah.
no, I got man, I got. It sucks. And I've been trying to make into a bit. It's like COVID is the big sickness right now, and I've never gotten it, but in the chance where I could have, not saying I want it, but I got a like the pussier sickness, which is the sniffles. Like I'm not on no ICU breathalyzer or shit like that. I'm just at home with fucking toilet paper blowing my fucking nose. It's bullshit.
Yeah, like I had like some similar to that. When like the first vaccines like first came out, they were like starting to distribute them at schools. So like when I was still in college, and this is like the when they first came out. So I was like getting emails that they were like starting to distribute them like in the school for free. Now my thinking process was, like this is probably going to be highly coveted. A lot of people are going to want to get it and need to get it. And so I waited. Like even though it was available for me, I waited because the reason I waited was I didn't want to go like on the first day and there's like old people, kids in wheelchairs, people with disabilities, and I'm just standing there like fully healthy. I was like, oh my god, yeah, like I'll look like a fucking like a punk trying to like get a vaccine with all these sick kids. Like
Like
what's
those
that Johnny Knoxville a movie where
bad
what's it called?
grandpa.
No, the
Uh,
Ringer.
oh yeah, it's a
Like
great
I'm
film.
sitting there
Watch that.
trying to pretend to be like 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 one of them.
One of those Olympians.
Yeah. So that's why I was insecure when like it first came out. But then months passed by, and like the big problem really was that a lot of people didn't want to take it.
Yeah, no, I took it early. I think I took it out in March. Man, but that was because
Cut
I
in
was
line in
li-
front of a kid with asthma.
I was living with my sister and her family, and plus my mom, and there's maybe about like six of us in a two-bedroom apartment. Because I had to move out here from Austin. I lived
That's
out
some
there.
Latino shit, man.
That's super super fucking Hispanic shit, bro. I'm
For
sleeping
sure.
in my and I'm just sleeping in a corner of a room with an air mattress for a whole year, not being able to touch myself unless I go on a walk. I had a dog, and I'm like, hey, while he's taking a shit, I'm gonna go hide in this corner real quick and relieve myself too. Nah, but I got lucky because I'm fat, bro, and so my life is technically at risk. So I was able to take it with those elderly people. I was the youngest one there, dude.
Y'all comparing medication and like for y'all symptoms and what your problems are. What do you got? Like they're talking like, what do you got? I got arthritis and all this stuff. What do you got? Like carpal tunnel, chronic diseases, and then like they ask you like, what's your deal?
And I'm
I'm
just sitting
fat
there.
shit.
I'm like, dude, if I don't get a lollipop in every hour, I get dizzy. If I don't have a lollipop in me, man, I might get a little woozy.
Well, you can't go to the bank no more unless they got the lollipops. Half of them don't do that shit no more.
Man, sometimes they got the banks, but they put the lollipops on the chains like the pen. That's so stupid, bro.
The fucking bucket,
Yeah.
at the door.
Yeah, it's like Halloween when they say, take one, but my ass will take all of them.
Uh, yeah. So, anyways, like what I wanted to do was like I like to make this in person, but like I still don't have the equipment. Like I want to get. I think all I need is a camera and a camera, a tripod, and a second mic, and I'll be straight to do this in person.
Honestly, bro, yeah. And I noticed that a lot of podcasts they just have like cool posters in the background. Just get yourself like a Bruce Lee poster. That right there just seems cool.
The Scarface poster.
Yeah, Scarface. Just have a random Mario Bros poster.
Yeah, but like that's what I wanted to do. Not only that, I think I like the because I could like break it down. I could travel with it. So like I could podcast. I could take it anywhere and podcast from like wherever the guest wants to go. That's my
Hell yeah,
idea.
man.
I think
Fuck.
Jamal. I think they told me Jamal does something like that.
He does it at his house. Yeah, like it's like they just chilling on the couch. They each have like a microphone, like if you're doing a set or karaoke, and they
Hmm.
just chilling on the couch doing some shit.
Then it's the mics you got to grab. Like they can't even
Yeah.
convenience you with the holder, so you can just relax. You got to like. It's like you're doing you feel pressure to do a show now because you have to like hold it now.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, I just want to put my hands in my pocket.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to get another one of these, probably.
Hey, man, hold on. Before we continue, I can't unstate the obvious. You got a fucking haircut, bro. how
Yeah.
the how the hell you getting a haircut during the winter time? You gonna have a cold neck?
That's
That
my
long
problem, bro. Every time, like I grow my hair out, I cut it off, but and I never cut it in season. I grow it out during the summer, cut it out during the winter. But like,
That's
man, I
stupid,
really
bro.
want to grow it out, man. I want to get that Antonio Banderas from Desperado, like that ponytail, that slick, thick black hair, man. And I almost had it there.
Damn, right now I look like Antonio Banderas and Jack Black had a baby, bro. I got that ponytail done.
Yeah. I yeah, I just like I look at my last video. Oh my god, I think it was that Friday that we went to Batos Locos. that yeah that morning that was my last podcast, and that's when I was watching that, trying to get some sound bites, and I realized, oh my god, my shit looked beautiful. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe I cut it off. But yeah, I don't know what is it about, and like for like happy mental health awareness, whatever we are. Um,
That's a
I don't know what
whole
is it about
transition,
like
bro.
no, I don't know. Like
Man,
the
I don't
thing
know
is, I don't
about
know what is it.
depression, but sometimes I hate myself.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
what is it when you're going through some that cut it like chop cutting your hair is like one of the options.
Hey, it's
What a
better to.
lot of people do.
I'm not saying it's better, but sometimes you don't want to go far enough to. It's best to chop your hair than chop your dick. That get me canceled, dude. That just, oh man, that's not what I'm saying. I love trans. I have a lot of trans
Uh,
friends. It's like saying I got a lot of black friends. Nah, I got a lot of trans friends. I got a
hey
black
man,
trans
stop lying.
friend.
They're not everywhere.
Yeah, bro, they're like shiny Pokemons, bro. Once you get one, you're like, oh shit, gotta use a master ball.
Oh my god, bro, this better not get. This is going on TikTok too, and like, we better not get canned. Like,
Oh, them
they think
Gen Zers,
someone's
bro.
gonna stitch a video. Someone's gonna edit, like put their video out there. So, oh wait, they're comparing transes to anime. It's
No,
disgusting.
they're gonna be like Jack Black get canceled. Look what Jack
Yeah, they
Black
canceled
said.
Jack Black instead. By the way, ignore the name. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. This is Jack Black we're speaking to. Welcome,
Yeah,
Jack.
Jack Black gives his opinion on trans.
Compares them to a Pokemon. But
Man, no,
anyways,
but they shiny, bro.
back to the hair situation. Like, yeah, I don't know what is it like when you're going through some, whether it's like you're grieve, like for me it was grieving, like like it just feels like the move to make to like cut your hair out. Like I had no decision, like I made the decision, but like it felt like something I wanted to do and like I had to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this light out from looking like I got a halo. Hey, can you see me well? My bad.
Yeah, I can we can still see you well.
All right,
It's all right.
I'll
But
take it
yeah,
like that.
like I never understood that. Like you see these like people go through, like when remember when Britney Spears shaved her head? Like I never understood that until now.
Shit, man,
Never.
I shaved my head one time, dude, and I legit felt crazy afterwards. I was like, damn, why did I do this? Immediately, everyone was just smacking me in the back of the head. I wonder if she got that. It's just her dad. She's like, Dad, I want to go outside. No, fresh cut.
Go get fresh cut, bro.
Dad just giving her fresh cuts all night.
That's another reason I stopped cutting my hair for a long time. I got tired, man. The back of my head is flat now.
Oh man, I stopped getting a haircut. I haven't gotten a haircut in like over a year, maybe a year and a couple months. And
Yeah,
that's
I'll go.
mainly because I just don't like having conversations with my barber. Bro, they're just like doing small talk. I'm like, I don't want to. They just ask me like, how's school? I'm like, I'm not even in school. Like, what? Why do you care? I'm here at Supercuts paying you $10 to cut my hair. You think I go to school? Shit, no,
Yeah,
it's stupid.
that's my price. I can't pay too expensive either. Um, like the lady who cut my hair was a Asian woman with a strong accent, and it was at Great Clips, and I was really nervous because I don't think she understood me. So just to be safe, I had to show her a picture and like of stuff of what I wanted and like really describe it like with my hands.
No, you probably told her like, hey, take an inch off, and she just shaved your sides.
No, man.
And she's like, how you like? And you're like, oh, good, it's good.
No,
Can I still
bro,
get
I
a
left a
lollipop?
mess. I left a mess. It took like while she was cutting, the other lady that was working there had to like sweep while she was still cutting because it was like it was just like falling. It was like cutting down like tree branches. That's how heavy my shit was falling.
They're gonna sell it to the wig shop right next door.
Yeah,
Put this in a
I
wig.
lied. I lied like that. Like I told them why they asked me why you growing your hair out. Like, donate it to kids with cancer or whatever.
You
Like,
bullshitter, bro. You son
like
of a.
don't make me don't make me feel guilty for growing my hair out, bro. I
Is
had
that
one of
what?
them dads.
Is that what you do when you go to McDonald's and they ask you to donate to the Ronald McDonald Foundation? You just give a locket of your hair.
Hit it up, cut it off.
Yeah, they gonna need this.
Anyways, yeah, I really cut my hair like 2 days after my grandfather died. That's basically what made the like what made me decide to do it. So
To your grandpa passed away recently?
yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit! How old? How old was he?
He was 80,
Oh, that's damn, bro.
but
That's good genes.
well, not really, because he was like really healthy. Like my my mom took him like 3 days prior to that. My mom took him to the doctors to like give him like get him checked out and everything. I've been taking him to the doctor a lot in these past couple of years, trying to take care of him, but like just suddenly he just it was just sudden. We thought we had like 5 or 10 more years with him, but like it was I guess not.
I, oh man, that got me thinking about my dog.
Come on, man, bro.
My
I'm
dog. I know it's your
compare my
grandpa.
grandpa to a dog, asshole. Fuck you, man.
But my dog passed away this past January, and they said he was gonna last like 4 more years, and he croaked. Oh man, your grandpa and my dog are in a better place playing catch or fetch.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Like even the way he died fucked with me. Like they say, like he was working on his yard, which is what he was always doing, and like me and my grandfather were super close. Like I don't want to like he wasn't just like my mom's dad. It was like I saw him every chance I could. I spent time with him every chance I could, and like I have no regrets about it. But like they say, like the way he died, like he was working on his yard. He finished out the day, so he put his tools, his like leaf blower and everything, back in the garage. Back in the garage. When my cousins, when my uncles found him, he was like laying down in his driveway, and that's when they called the paramedics. My cousin, who worked like at the at a restaurant right close to there, he got there like he zoomed got there immediately while the paramedics were working on him, and they couldn't like he just left. Now what the paramedics told us is like because he fell down in his driveway that he usually when they have like a stroke or any a heart attack or some like really hard
Mhm.
that they usually fall. They they should he didn't have a bump on his head, a scrape, nothing like. So they concluded that like he probably laid there at the rest because he knew it was his time.
Oh damn, that's that's the way you'd want to go out, man, in your sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he always like and. I have no regrets because he always like joked about it and he was always prepared. He was ready, man. He was ready for it. He was just waiting for that day. But you know,
Oh man.
like I I like it hit me hard and like cuz I don't want to keep I don't have that shit building inside because growing up I always thought you're not supposed to cry but like it turns out like that fucks kids up and fucks people up so like I just try to let it like cry as much as I can and like and it felt and I'm good now man like I got all my crying out of the way I'm gonna miss him now and but I'm gonna miss him forever but like I'm fine now. Like I
Yeah,
didn't think
man.
I thought this would destroy me to be honest with you. Like you think losing like when you lose someone that close to you will like really mess with you, but like I think like I grieve like the correct way, and like I'll know how to grieve like next time. So yeah, I'm feeling better now, man.
Wait, but you still got one grandpa, right?
No,
Oh, they're
my
both
other
dead.
grandpa. Oh my god, that this is like recently. My dad's dad, my other grandpa, he passed away a similar way, but like a little worse. This is back in Mexico, and he died before I was born. So like it doesn't. I don't really think about it. Oh, this story is crazy because the what he was like, he was one of those guys who didn't want to go to the doctor no matter what. And like he was like my his sons were telling him like, Dad, like you don't look so good. You got to go to the doctor. And like, yeah, no, I'll sleep it off, whatever. The day and like he probably had that same intuition my, my my now grandpa, like my grandpa who just passed away, had. So what he did, like that morning, the day he passed away, that morning he was in the kitchen with my grandmother, and he said, and this is back in Mexico, so he was in the kitchen with my grandmother, and he said, uh he just said, told her, hey, sweetheart, I'm gonna go to the corral real quick because he worked in
The
the
Golden
ranch. So
Corral.
no, I'm gonna go to the corral
Oh, okay.
with the animals. And he went out there and he just died. He went out there to die. That was the morning, and they didn't like nine like in the morning. They didn't find him until like the afternoon, where everyone was coming home from work,
Damn. That's
like that.
that's fucking crazy, man. I can't even try to make that funny, bro. That's
Don't you?
I don't know. Is this a comedy podcast or we just talking about our dead relatives? No, I'm playing.
Oh man, I'm venting to you at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's it's a family tradition. We feel like we're gonna die. We don't go to a doctor. We just lay somewhere on the ground, not on our beds or couches. We just find like I'm gonna go die at a football field or some shit. Like when my time comes, I know that's my turn.
We Hispanics, bro. We break a leg or an arm, just like, hey, give me some 7 Up and Vicks.
That's probably what kills us.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you don't want no Benadryl? No, no, no. Give me some
Anyways,
7 Up. Canada Dry.
I was healing well until like I did something that made me really hate myself, like, and it really just like kills me inside. I started a TikTok.
Ah,
I hate myself for that shit, man. I really hate it. I really hate what that app is. I hate everything, but I'm getting lazy, man. I'm trying to have fame call my name. I'm tired of like all this. I'm tired
see,
of
but
working, man.
there's a benefit to having a TikTok, especially as a comic. You know, I see a lot of comics have TikToks, but they don't post their materials. They record their sets, but then they post the crowd work. You know, so I've noticed a lot of comics like Sam Morril is one of my favorite comics, and he's always Andrew Schultz. You know, and they never post their actual material. They're normally posting like their sets where they're like interacting with the crowd, asking the questions, and something crazy comes up, and that's normally what sparks a lot of attention as well. And also, like I was overhearing a conversation. I forgot what comics were talking about it, but
Bro, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Your mic is like buzzing a lot. Your
is
mic.
it here? I can switch out. I got another one.
All right, cool. All right, let me just pause. We'll be back when you're ready.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah,
All
no,
right, we
that other
switched out the
mic,
mic.
that
Go
other mic, I
like,
bought at fucking Best Buy. So this is my fucking Halo.
bro. To be honest, it sounds like you bought it on Wish. That's how it sounds.
Oh yeah, man. I had fucking money in Wish when it came to the stocks, and after a while, I'm like, why do I have fucking money in this? I got fucking bamboozled, dude. I bought in when it was at like $15, sold when it was at like 10. And I was like, I need it. Now it's probably like $8, dude. Wish is fucking trash.
You
If
buy a
any
PS5, it's just a Bluetooth speaker with like a little like shitty electronics.
No, it's two PS2s taped together with a PS1 on top. That's the PS5 that they selling.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking? Like we were talking about TikTok, right?
Oh, what I was hearing were them saying that it's best to just post your videos out there because due to how people search stuff through Facebook, like the algorithm, it'll show up on their feed, you know? Like eventually, like there's over fucking I want to say close to a billion people that use the internet daily, and so one of your videos may at least get like 10 or 12 views, shit, and you keep posting that shit. Those are 10 views that you're retaining every time, and that shit adds up.
Yeah, that's what like, man. And like I hate TikTok. I hate watching it. that's my deal. Cause like you fuck you like if you fuck up and like you want you find yourself watching videos you hate, and I think that reappears on your feed, videos like that. Like I don't want. I hate watching it. I think I just watch it while my balls dry after I get out the shower. But other than that, like I have no use to watch it.
No man,
But
I got a weird algorithm on TikTok right now, dude. It's like my TikTok is on the slow bus, bro. It's I'm only getting like Down syndrome TikTok videos. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is wrong
dude, what
with
are
my
you
phone,
into,
bro.
bro? You know that
Dude,
that means you like watch them shits to the end, like those
oh yeah,
videos.
dude, I do because it's fucked up, but it's hilarious, bro. I'm like, dude, what are they getting this kid doing? And I'm like, I can't be mad. I can't hate on myself for watching them. It's more like they're putting that kid in that predicament. Like, why are they doing that? Because they know it's gonna get
Uh,
people to watch it, like myself. I'm gonna sit at home watching this shit, bro. It's
they
bad. It's
post that for
terrible.
some people. They post that for people to laugh at it. Otherwise, that's very provoking.
And you
But like
shouldn't
that's
laugh at it. You shouldn't laugh at that shit. But if you do,
shit. I'm going. I believe in the wrong religion anyway. I'm going to hell anyway. Anyhow, so who gives a fuck? I
man,
could have.
fucking Odin's my god. I believe Norse mythology. No, I'm joking. Thor, bro. Thor's my Jesus.
Anyways, but yeah, like I think that like what my idea was, I get like sound bites and post and from the podcast and post them on TikTok. So like
Yeah.
if one of them goes viral, I already have like my links, my link, like my IG link and my YouTube link on TikTok already. So if one of them goes viral, like I could be like this podcast could blow up like because bro, like people like this. There's this one girl on TikTok who went viral for like making stupid faces, and I don't mean like I mean viral. She's like 82 million followers now, and like and I don't mind me, I watch it like because I'm gonna be honest, bro. She's hot, and
I knew it.
what she does is stupid, but I can't stop watching this shit, bro. It's like her face is like drugs that won't kill me. Like I can't stop. I just gotta. I just keep watching it no matter what, man.
No, there's a guy on TikTok. He's a Korean, and all his videos always end the same way. Some shit happens, and he just calls out for his mom. He just goes, "Ah, mama." Has
I don't,
like 50 million followers, bro. It got the
bro.
blue verified check, and all he does is, "Mama." I'm like,
uh,
Jesus, bro. We are
the
in the
guy
wrong.
I like this guy.
Ah, yeah, the
I like
modern
that
day
guy.
Mr. Beans. I know who you talking about. The guy in
Yeah,
France.
but bro, like so yeah, I'm thinking about that, like, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to have fame call my name. I don't want to work anymore. I want to be famous. I want to like have. I want to get. I want to be known, bro. I'm
Shit,
just
man.
tired of waiting for
When
it.
it comes to comedy, I just don't want a job anymore, and I just want to be able to live and be able to pay rent just doing comedy. Like I'll take that as success, where I don't have to do it 9 to 5. I could wake up at 3 in the afternoon, you know, write for like 2 hours, and then go out do some shows and shit. Like this month alone, honestly, in December, this has been probably the best month I've had in comedy because I'm doing like 6 shows this month. Like this is, and when it comes, like I've only been doing comedy for about a year now consistently. That's not bad in my opinion. Where a year in, and I'm starting to do a lot more shows, but I still love going to the mics. You know, there are a lot of people say if you want to get on shows, stop going to the mics. I say fuck that. How, so
How
when
does
you're
that make
playing,
sense?
if you're a pro athlete, you're gonna stop going to the gym. You're gonna stop practicing, and you're only gonna perform at the games. Nah, fuck that, dude. I need to practice. I need to go to the gym. I need to work out these jokes. I need to try new ones. You know, like if I'm trying new ones constantly on shows and I don't have it right, like if I don't have the right wording for it, it's gonna come off wrong, and then I'm gonna end up losing people. You know, and that's not what I'm
Yeah,
trying to do. I'm trying, and also I love going to mics, man. I just love being on stage. Even if it's like a 4 minute set, I'll drive 40 minutes out just to do 4 minutes. You know,
for sure, for sure.
and then
But like
waste
that's
like
what
$50 on beer.
Yeah, but bro, like it's weird. Comedy is like the only shit like you can't get famous for going viral from. Like you could do it with music, and you could do it for some like other horse shit, like pranks or like, well, like I said, like making stupid, like being a hot girl with making stupid faces. Comedy, like you really got to work at that shit. It's really hard. Like to this day, I can't wrap my mind around like Eddie Murphy was like 18 years old when he was on SNL, and like he was like and Delirious came out when he was 22, like, and this is back in the like in the 80s, bro. I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah, but you also it's a different time, you know? Like Eddie Murphy, if he was in our day and age, he'd get canceled immediately just off the shit he says. If you ever watched the special Raw, he can't perform that today in this climate in this industry, you know? Like I just think about like all these new shows, you know, they're trying to appease to all audiences, and I'm just like, nah, man, like they're just walking the line, or they're too afraid to walk the line because they're like, oh no, this is going to be bad, you know, we can get repercussions from this, people are going to talk shit on Twitter, we'll get canceled, and then you know nothing happens. That when it comes to me and and comedy just in general, comedy is such a beautiful art form, which is the freedom of speech. And if I was as popular as, like, let's say, you know, Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, or any of those top comics, you know, I won't be able to say the things I'm saying now. I have to watch what I'm saying. You know, I'm a nobody right now, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. I get canceled. If I can't get canceled, how am I gonna get canceled if I haven't even made it yet? You
Bro,
know?
you know who can't get canceled, who can't get canceled no more, and he already made it. Well, made it, like made it, but he made it. Doug Stanhope.
Oh, dude, that guy. He talked. Yeah, I saw him at Skankfest at the
Bro, I
Caesar.
fucking missed it, bro. I'm mad that he was Doug Stanhope was at Skankfest. I fucking missed it, bro. I was mad as hell because I love Doug Stanhope. I watch his shit. I listen to his albums. Fuck, I missed it, bro. I was mad that, like when I found out, like when Ari Shafir posted that he appeared, I was like, fuck, man.
He talked about himself being like the original person to get canceled. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. I'm half paying attention to you. I'm half paying attention to this girl on text. I can't even beat around the bush, man. She's fucking sexy, man. I can't stop watching this shit, bro.
Wait. You talking to the girl on TikTok that got millions of followers? You sure it's not a fake account trying to get?
No, I'm not talking to her. I'm talking about her.
Oh, and you just watching videos of her? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing pills. I'm just taking Mucinex.
I'm not even I'm not even beating around the bush, man. It's Bella Porsche, and like I said, this shit is like her videos are addicting for some reason. I think I'm in love, man. I'm gonna marry this girl. I'm not fucking playing, bro. But shit.
She's the artist, right? Like she
Yeah, she
sings.
is now.
She did that one song.
Yeah, like here's the thing. Like she went viral off of TikTok. I I can't say TikTok no more because, bro, the more I say it, the gayer I become. Bro, let's call it TT. Like she went viral on TT, but like she's just fucking around. Like if we go to an open mic and like just like without even the set list and just fuck around on stage and like instantly blow up, that like that's basically what she's been doing in front of her phone. But then like I think she like because she's always been able to sing because she was in choir and in the military and whatever. And because of that, like after she went viral, then she worked on her music career, which is like not that bad. Like I kind of like what she's put out. And I'm thinking like, bro, we like what if we could do that like with this shit? Like what if this podcast, or if posting our sets, that, or like posting like just whatever shit that's not stand up, go viral, become like some type of, get some clout, then we go and do shows with our like legit stand up that people didn't know we could do.
Yeah, man. Tim Dillon said that shit. Tim Dillon's a great comic, man. He said that he fired his manager and his agent, and the only manager and agent he needs is his phone. You know, because we live in the day and age of the internet where you just post something online and then you can get booked that way. You know, you just like people are wanting to see you, wanting to pay you to perform because people want to see you and shit like that. It's just you got to be consistent with it. And I got hella procrastination, you know, lazy as fuck. Cause I made a TikTok. I have a Instagram for my comedy profiles, and I think I only got like 4 videos on there on my Instagram. But I have a bunch of recordings, and I don't know. I'm just too fucking lazy.
dude.
But a good key, especially if you want to advance in comedy, I think it is. You just got to get on the road, man. Just got to start driving out to other states, other cities, being like, hey, I'm so and so. Like I could do this. I got clips of myself. This is how much time I can do. I would love to perform if y'all have a show or something, and then have some people vouch for you. Like, hey, like if you need to know if I'm good or not, ask so and so and stuff like that, and they can vouch for me. And so like that's
Yeah, that's how. That's how I heard a story of Roy Wood Jr., who's hilarious, bro. I listen
oh
to
yeah.
I like watch him a lot. They say like the way he got to open a show is he had like I might butcher the story because this is like like really complicated how this happened. Like he went to a radio station, tried to apply for a job, and at the same like around the same time there was this show. D.L. Hughley was performing, so he tried to get his job at the radio show, and like and also there's this show with D.L. Hughley going on. So he goes to the radio to the now he hasn't contacted either of these places yet, but he goes to the like radio station and they say, "Look, I'm here to apply because y'all need I'm here to for the job to be the comedian y'all need." I was like, "We're not taking like we're not hiring that position no more." And then he says, "Well, I'm opening for DL Hughley this week. If you'll uh if the as a reference." And
Hmm.
he's like, "Okay, now we're interested at this on this job." Like, so he goes to the like the people organizing the show. He's like, "Hey, I'm Roy Wood Jr. Like, I was wondering if y'all need an opener." He's like, "No," like they tell him no, no, like the show said. "Well, I'm working for the local. I work for the local radio station as I'm a so if y'all need like more publicity, like you should have me on for like the local people." I was like, "Oh yeah, then." So he basically like I want to say
Manipulated his way in. No,
manipulated and I'm listening to like, bro, that's fucking genius. Like I don't have the balls to pull that shit off.
that's some salesman shit. You know, so that's smart. But yeah, you got to be a good salesman to pull that shit off.
It's like that because I think I saw a meme that does the same thing. Like they tell like mom tells his son, "You're you're gonna get married." No, he says no. Uh, Mom says, "Well, it's Bill Gates' daughter." That son then says yes. The mom goes to Bill Gates like, "My son is gonna marry your daughter." He says no. My son is the CEO of a big tech company. Bill Gates says okay, yes. Mom goes to the to a big tech company. He says, "You're gonna hire my son as the CEO." He said, and they say no. My son is Bill Gates' son-in-law, and
Huh? Yeah,
that's
same shit. Yeah.
yeah. Do you think you had the balls to do some shit like that?
Yeah, probably, but I just don't have the momentum to keep up with it. Catch myself in the lie somehow, man. I'm fucking stupid, bro. I'll fuck myself over some way or another.
Like you say, oh fuck it, like, um, Mr. Gates, can I marry your daughter? It
It's
was
like,
like,
yeah,
no, but I'm the
I talk
CEO.
good.
I'm the CEO. I was like, I don't give a shit. No, it's
Yeah.
like go to the company. Like, I went to Bill Gates' daughter. I went to. Well, I want to marry Bill Gates' daughter. Would y'all hire me? Fuck you, no.
But my mom said it.
Anyway,
Shit, man.
bro, like back to like like social media and posting clips. You know who would be if he were still alive? You know who would be like the most popular comedian? Like and like out like if he were alive today.
Patrice O'Neal.
Him too, yeah. Like the podcast game, I think he will definitely dominate. But
See, that's the thing. People say like Patrice O'Neal would have the best podcast, but I don't think he'd be into doing podcasts personally.
he had one though. He had one before it
Well,
was
he was like on
popular.
the Opie and Anthony show. He seems more like a radio guy. And
Yeah,
a
who
lot
does
of
radio? Who does radio any fucking more? Nobody does that.
exactly, but a lot of radio guys hate on the fact of that podcast exists.
Well, well, he didn't have his own radio show. That was he like had one for a while, but then like I'm like
He
fuck
was
it,
always
stop looking.
a reoccurring guest on the Opie and Anthony show. You know.
Yeah, bro, I listened to those clips nonstop. But like anyway, what I was like, I listened to that nonstop, bro, and he was like probably the goat. I think the Opie and Anthony appearances were funnier than his stand up sometimes.
Oh yeah, because that dude was just spitting wisdom. But who do you think? Who do you think?
Like Mitch Hedberg,
Oh yeah, bro.
bro. Think about this. Like Mitch Hedberg, like had like some of the funniest jokes, and they're one liners. Like a five, like let's say a 5 minute set, eight jokes. What do you think that is? 8 jokes for a 5 minute set?
For Mitch. Oh, dude, I think he could probably
10,
drop
10
like
jokes. Let's say 10.
10. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so a 5 minute set is 10, like 10 jokes for 5 minutes. Let's say he has TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. One joke, one clip, puts it up. Fucking good content. So a 5 minute set, 10 jokes, 10 posts. And Mitch Hedberg like will be fucking big right now.
Yeah, yeah, no, dude. I think that man, he had such an ability to just make like one of my favorite jokes that he says is like when someone's handing you a flyer and it's like them saying, "Hey, here, you throw this away." Like, it's so true because like when you get hands some shit, you're like, "Fuck, I don't want this."
Yeah. I
But
used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to
you
too.
do too. Yeah, that's his classic, bro. That's Mitch right there, bro.
Oh, I love that. I love that story Artie Lang told. Like, hey, he went up to Artie and was like, hey, Artie, I have this joke, and it only work, and it's you're kind of fat, right? It only works if you're fat. So I'll give you the joke on one condition. Can I have the joke back if I get fat too? And the joke was like, I think it's like, they say like they say you're supposed to wait 20 minutes after you eat to go swimming. And I've never been swimming because it's never been more than 20 minutes since I last ate. And like, then like Artie goes and sees, I think it was Norm Macdonald, and Norm Macdonald like told a joke on stage, and I was like, and Artie was like, what the fuck? Then he goes sees Mitch, and I was like, yo, Mitch, what happened? Like what's the deal? I thought you gave me that joke. And Mitch goes, hey man, I was probably high. I gave a lot of fat guys that joke.
That's hilarious, man. Shit.
Oh,
But it's comedy it's such a weird game, bro. It's like
it's fucking awesome, bro. I
love it.
love after the shows when we're like talking shit. It's like some of the funniest, bro. Like the hardest I ever laughed was like after Vatos Locos, like 2 Fridays ago, where we're just talking shit. Like Danny Guerrero, who's a fucking killer, was there.
Oh,
Marlo,
little
you,
daddy
me,
squirrel,
bro.
dude. Danny Guerrero, bro. He's gonna be a beast, bro. You could tell.
For sure.
He's a
That
great
little
friend of
pitbull
mine,
corgi
man.
mix.
Yeah, dude. That joke. That guy, dude. I consider him like the Joe Pesci of comedy right now, bro. Like the Joe Pesci and Goodfellas, bro. You don't, if you fuck with him, bro, you will just get roasted constantly. Like he will destroy you.
Bro, whenever he's in the group, I'm always laughing because, like, bro, he had the giggles during ones. Like, he's for sure a beast because he had the giggles like on his set, but then like he went like, "What the fuck is wrong with y'all?" And I just started laughing just because he couldn't maintain himself. And then like then he just his face just dropped and like went straight into it. Said, "I start the show off as so and so, and but y'all don't even deserve that shit." He
No
always
man,
starts the show the same
he
way.
he got me good one day. He told I was wearing my Nike Cortezes, and he's like, "Bro, how come whenever you wear these shoes, they look like your feet are slanted?" 'Cause I'm like, "Damn, bro, I'm self-conscious about how fat my feet are, bro." I stopped wearing those shoes, man. I tried taking them back. The Nike,
Oh
man.
shit, bro.
Nah, dude, that guy's a
I heard him
beast.
say, I can't tell it. I can't remember if there was a story like he told like of someone else or if it was him. Like they were driving to Austin like 80 miles an hour. Like it was 80 miles an hour and it was foggy. Like I don't know if you were like he told some story like this. And like he was in the backseat behind the driver and like I forgot what the driver's name is like. Fucking what's his name? Like whatever. And like something about he was in the backseat and like he said, "I'm good, man. This dude's my airbag," or some shit like that. But
Oh,
the way he
I
said,
was fucking driving. So it was
"Oh
me.
shit,"
Yeah, dude, it was my car. we were
I don't give a
driving.
fuck.
We were driving from Austin back home to Houston, and Danny was in the passenger seat, and uh, I'm not gonna lie, man, and I don't advocate this, but I was a little intoxicated. I was still good to drive, but I was just really excited to get home, and it's a 2.5 hour drive, so I was fucking speeding. And so he was worried that we were gonna get in an accident. I'm like, nah, we ain't never get in an accident. I'm a great driver. And so he was like, man, I need like two fucking seatbelts when you driving, Nate. And Marlo Ray is in the back seat. Marlo was like, hey man, I ain't even worried because if we get in an accident, Nate's gonna be my airbag, bro. Yeah, man.
Bro, it's fucking stories like that that makes this shit so great, man.
Dude, that
Shit.
that was a crazy night because we were about like 2.5 hours in traffic alone on I-10 heading to Austin. And Marlo Ray was sleeping in the back seat, and also there was another comic, Jose Pena.
Mhm.
They were both passed out because we told them, we're like, hey, we're gonna go to Austin tomorrow. Since we're all going, make sure you get a good night's sleep. We're gonna meet at my place at like noon. And so they said, all right. So I dipped from the bar that we were at. Jose Pena and Marlo Ray decided to go to a strip club right after that and not leave till 5 in the morning. And so they barely got any sleep, but so they sleeping in the back of my car while we're in traffic. Marlo takes his shoes off, and and then he goes, it's bad when you fucking see Nate gag. Like Marlo's feet smell so bad, dude. I, it smelled like Doritos, bro. And now I can't eat Doritos because all I think about is Marlo's long ass fucking ashy toes, bro. His crusty looking toenails, dude. It's the grossest fucking thing. And now I can't eat that shit. But and
Oh
Marlo's
shit.
saying it as, hey man, I'm looking out for you. You don't even need to be eating Doritos anymore. Have you seen yourself? Like I'm like, man, fuck you.
Oh,
You inconsiderate fuck. You weren't thinking about me. You were trying to get comfortable.
oh shit, bro. Oh, my head is hot, bro. I left. So oh
Nah,
man.
man. In Houston, we have a great class coming up. Great class of
Yeah.
comics. And what I love about this new class that I'm a part of, it's we're very supportive of each other. We want to see each other succeed. And with my friends, Michael Mondragon, Victor Ramos, Danny Guerrero, all them, man, like what I love is that like if we see each other get on a show and then we're not able to get on it, we don't hate. We're actually more appreciative. We're like, hell yeah, man, I'm glad you got that shit. Like, you need to be recognized. It's a lot of great spirit we got between us. Even Pancho Claus, man. Pancho's been in the comedy scene for decades, bro. He's been around like
Respect.
he was telling Danny about Ralphie May. Like he was telling him Ralphie May stories about how like they were close and they would talk and shit. And he was saying like this may be the first time I've seen like a group of comics being as supportive as you guys are. And like he's like, and I've been doing this for years, man, like decades, and I've never seen a group this close before. So he was like, I see a lot of potential in y'all. And when Danny told me that shit, like, cause sometimes I get down and I'm like, man, fuck, dude, I'm not a good comic or nothing, you know, like this shit sucks, it's hard, I'll never be successful. But knowing that Pancho saw us as a group, that we are great and we have the ability to be great, you know, like that hopes that boost up my spirits and stuff, saying like, no, you know what, man, I got homies, bro, like, and so we plan on putting on taking a room and putting on a bunch of monthly shows, you know, like maybe like hopefully trying to put on like 3 shows a week at this place. And so if we do it this way, like I just see it blowing up, and you know, being great for the Houston comedy scene. You know, like right now Austin's real big. Everyone wants to go to Austin because they say that's the comedy haven. And I'm like, fuck that, bro. We got better comics in Houston. And Houston, you know this because you performed in Houston. Houston audience members are a lot harder to make laugh. It's a lot harder for them to laugh than it is in Austin. I don't know if you've been to Austin, but Austin, they're a lot more generous because they got comedy all day, every day. Over
dude,
here,
dude. I
you're
like
just you go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you good, bro. I was gonna piggyback off what you said because like I went every time I go to up when I went up to Brian, I was like, I feel like I'm hot shit because this audience is easy and I'm killing, bro. And like, what the? Like, then I come back to Houston and I was like, what happened? Like, I just get good up in Brian. Like what the fuck? And I was like, that. Oh shit. The fucking the audience is like they're more softer out of Houston for some reason, but in Houston, like you really get callous, bro. Like
Yeah,
there's probably no place like Darwin's Pub or Liberty Station.
Darwin's Pub. I have a love and hate relationship with that bar. I love it because you know it makes you work, you know, but I hate it because it like it just it hardens you. You're like, fuck, man, that was shit. Like if I'm ever having a good week, I'm like, it's okay, man, I'm gonna get humbled out at Darwin's this Wednesday when I go out there. I'm doing hot right now, but once I get to Darwin's, I'm gonna come back to earth.
Darwin's is like the dad of open mics. Like it like fucking like your dad who beats you, but it makes you a tough guy. Now, like you hate him sometimes, but you appreciate it. Like it is that type of relationship with
Yeah,
Darwin's.
man, you're like, I needed this. Thanks for the beating.
You kill at Darwin's, you're practically you practically got it. You got some in you
Yeah,
to do great.
and that's what I tell my buddy Michael Mondragon, dude. He always is hesitant, like bro, and he's a humble, like he's humble as fuck. He doesn't like to brag, but like that dude's a fucking killer, and he'll destroy at Darwin's. And me and Danny Guerrero, we were having this conversation. Like we were like, damn, you know, like he may have one of the only sets that we can hear on repeat. Like every night we can hear the same shit that he says, and it's still as funny as the first time we heard it.
Bro,
You know?
Michael and Danny's. I like hearing Danny's every time he goes up, even though I know the I know he's set, but like I like hearing it every time because it never loses its fucking edge, bro.
It's funny because he's such a small guy, but he has like the fucking momentum of like Andre the Giant, dude.
Yeah, the fuck is up, cute?
Like if he was a blind man watching, this guy was like, damn, dude, this guy is fucking huge. And then
Intense.
you see Danny, and you're like, damn, bro, like this Chihuahua can bark.
Yeah. Anyway, like, mm, who knows how big this shit could get, bro? Who like I would like to get big to a point like I never consider I never consider it, but you hear about these guys who blow up, then they like start doing like movies and shows and all this shit, and like then they like go away from stand up. Like I heard like Patrice O'Neal and Bobby Lee tell this story of It's fucking hilarious. Like these actors from a show. Forgot what the show was called, like 24 or something like that. 24 hours. I don't know, some show. But they made the it was a comedy show, and they got like the actors from the show to do stand up for a night.
Oh, I've heard of this story. Yeah, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, some about like, and they the guy who ran the show called Bobby up, look, a and told him a like it was late, and he called Bobby, and like, Bobby they're eating shit right now. You got to come right now, man, to close the show. And like Patrice O'Neal saying like, it's something funny about like seeing these like actors like get humbled, like the shit they always thought they was funny, they found out was never funny, and like in their heads they go, "Fuck, you can't edit this shit out, bro."
No, no, yeah. Fuck, I forgot what show that was called, but yeah, no, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it
Wait,
was an opening Anthony episode, so like where they described it. So I think I might have got the story right. It's out there somewhere.
yeah, no. Who's your favorite comic, man? Who do you look up to?
Of all time, it's Patrice O'Neal, no doubt.
I can respect
Then
that.
I would like
Great.
then I would go like Norm Macdonald, Bill Hicks, Bill Burr. But Patrice O'Neal is like, there's nothing like, what I like about Patrice O'Neal was he was authentically funny, in the sense like he was that guy who did like when you saw him do stand up on shows everywhere,
He
he
was the
was that
same
guy
on and off
all the
stage.
time,
Yeah.
all the fucking time. That's why I say his like radio, like his appearances on radio were like probably funnier than stand up, because that's not a set. That's him walking into a room with like friends of his, and like fucking around, and that's like, this is the funniest shit I've ever heard, bro. Like I can't think of it. Like 5 more years, Patrice O'Neal, he'll have Bill Hicks status, like this great comedian who we didn't appreciate while he was here. He'll like not even five, like in less than 5 years,
Patrice
he'll
O'Neal
have
was
that
one of those
status.
comics that was your favorite comic's favorite comic, you know? Kind of like MF Doom was your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, you know? And,
Mm.
and my one and same with Norm Macdonald, man. Like Norm Macdonald, he he made a profession of sometimes trying to like professionally bomb. You know, he would go out there and just say, "Fuck it, dude, I'm gonna do these shitty ass jokes." But that was the joke in itself, you know. It's like,
It's
it,
fucking great. That Comedy Central roast with Bob Saget, bro. Like you have to like sit in awe and like understand like what he was doing. Like only like mostly comics, like people will laugh at it, but comics will really laugh at it because they
they were dying
understand
because they
the
knew what he was
shit.
doing, and the audience is confused. Like you either get it or you don't, and then if you
Bro,
don't get
the
it, you
story,
hate on it because you're not trying to you're not understanding it.
yeah, the story was like, some producer went up to him and said like, "Hey Norm, we know you always go hard. Can you come a little harder, and be more harsh this time?" And like he said like, "Okay," and then like just went with like the lamest dad jokes ever. But like he made the like the if you, for those of you like Bob, you have the face of a flower. Yeah, cauliflower. I was like, what the fuck? Oh man,
No man,
you
one of my favorite Norm Macdonald stories was where he did a college show with a bunch of other comics that were they were about maybe like 5 years in, so like they probably had like a hot 20.
yeah.
And so
I heard it.
Norm
Go ahead.
goes up and he does all of their sets. Then he comes off and he's like, "All right, guys, break a leg. Y'all do great." And they're like, "What the fuck? Like that's all we had." He just went out there and did all of our jokes, and so they would go out and do the same fucking material because that's all they had.
Oh
and
shit,
this
bro.
and like this is the type of shit where I'm like, this man was a genius. Like, it. He was also like a person who didn't give a fuck, bro. Like he was doing this shit. He was like, he did it because it made him laugh. Like have you seen those YouTube award videos where he's like
Yeah,
hosting
yeah.
and he's with the chick and the other guy, and they keep like trying to calm Norm down, but he just goes in harder and harder, and he's
Oh
wearing
fuck, I
fucking
wish I had a time machine.
sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I wish I had a time machine. Why? To go back, like, so I could take back my fucking question. Bro, my favorite, I got two of my favorite Norm Macdonald moments was one, like Artie Lang told this story, and this was back when Norm was still alive, and he was like, when he was with Chris Farley, and Chris Farley was so like it's so out of shape that he took Norm asked Artie Lang to watch him, and it was like that's how bad he was. Artie Lang was watching him, so they're at this party, and they Artie saw Chris go into a bathroom with Andy Dick, and he said, "There's two reasons why anyone would go into a bathroom with Artie with not with Andy Dick, and neither of them are good." and and when he and then Artie goes up to Norm and says, "Norm, um, Chris went into the bathroom with Andy Dick," and Norm just goes, "Oh fuck, I hope he's high." Oh fuck, I hope he's. Oh
There's a
shit.
great SNL sketch that bombed when it was on the show, and it was one that I think Norm Macdonald wrote, and it was him, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, and damn, I can't. The guy who played Ladies Man, you know who I'm talking about? The black guy
Jay
that played
Moore?
Ladies Man.
Jay Moore. I
Uh,
don't think it was Jay Moore. No, the other guy.
I think that guy was in it. That Jay Moore, he was also in there, and I forgot his
Phil
name, but
Hartman.
it's like
Phil Hartman. Phil
Phil
Hartman.
Hartman. No, what?
Yeah.
And so they were in it too, and it was just them like sneaking into a zoo after
Yeah.
hours and jumping into I think it was either the lion's den or like the bear exhibit,
Yeah.
but or the tiger exhibit. I can't remember, but it bombed when it was on SNL, and I still think it's one of the funniest sketches because it's so ridiculous. It's such a good sketch. It was way ahead of its time
Yeah.
compared to the shit that they got now on SNL, which is garbage. And then see
Yeah.
that comes back to the thing where it's like you're
They're too
trying to
scared, bro.
yeah they're
They're too
trying to
scared.
appease to all audiences and too scared to take a risk, you know.
Yeah.
And and
I always
I'm
just
not a big Alex Jones guy. I'm not. But one thing I'll say about that fool was that he took a fucking risk, you know, and saying a lot of the shit that he probably shouldn't have said. But he said it, and look how popular that fucker got. It's to the point where he got so popular that if he did a show on YouTube, they take it down within a week, you know? Like if he's on someone's podcast, you have to be quick to watch it or they'll take it off. It's just people want to listen to that crazy shit. You know, they want to hear this outlandish bullshit. And instead of the same, like this is why Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel are doing good these days. You know, it's like it seems like a dad comedy. It's like fuck that, dude. I'd rather listen. Put on Alex Jones, man. That guy's gonna say some crazy shit about the Clintons.
yeah. My oh man, this last Norm Macdonald story, like he was and this is probably one of my like another one of my favorites. He was on this radio show and like he just did a show. He just did a set, and he had this joke where he talks about teachers and he's like they always say teachers are the real heroes. I don't think that's true. I think the real heroes are the real heroes. Like some shit like you got the same schedule as the fucking kids or some shit like that. It was like some hilarious shit about teachers. Then he was on the radio show doing an interview, and someone called and like had beat was annoyed with what he said, like, and someone called and said like, "Hey, Norm, like I'm a elementary school teacher. You should come to my class and meet the kids to see how hard my job is or something." And then Norm just goes, "Well, are there black people there?" No, and then he goes, "Oh my!" They go, "Oh my God, Norm, why would you say that?" Because, and then he just calmly goes, "Because black people are generally poorer, and poor people are generally more dangerous." and they're and those guys are just trying to play it off like he didn't like Norm, don't say that. Black, like, what? Like, don't. No, they are not. What? Black people are rich? No, black people are every like. They're coming all in all shapes and forms or whatever. And it was like, and he's trying like so hard, like, well, well, I thought it was known because black people, they think that black people aren't don't have money because they're a product of their environment. They they the reason they don't have money is because the white people won't give you the money.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, it's the funniest shit. I gotta send that shit to you. I'll send that shit to you. But
Yeah,
bro,
I want to hear it. It
I
probably sounds
never
way better
heard.
when Norm says it. Nah, shit, man.
Oh man, I'll try to look for it later, bro. But oh man, I fucking love comedy, bro. I love it.
Yeah, man. It's kind of comedy. Yeah, it's what something Patrice O'Neill always said was like, um, he doesn't defend the jokes, like some jokes can be outlandish and shit. He defends the attempt to say it, the joke,
Yeah,
you can
the
say it
jokes
if
that the jokes that are funny and that are not funny come from the same birth, which is someone
yeah,
trying to make you laugh.
exactly, he just wants to defend the attempt to try to say something, and
Yeah.
and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. A comic will notice that, like, if his shit doesn't land, he's not gonna repeat the joke again. But if it lands and it works, he's gonna continue saying that shit. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in a crazy fucking world right now.
Yeah. He was right about one thing. Is about the N word. He's like, I'm not mad that like when white comics try to use the N word and like when they get in trouble, I don't want them to get in trouble for it because you know what? Then I'm not gonna be able to say the shit. And he's kind of right. Now nobody can say it because of that shit. You're on TV, like on TV, it's censored. Nobody can say it. When like it used to be like a different game back then. And like he saw that coming. He passed away like already, like fucking 2 days ago was the tenth anniversary of his death, and
Damn.
he was correct about everything he talked about.
He was on The
Bro.
Office, the show The Office.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I
did like
heard,
a
bro.
couple episodes.
Yeah, they fucking replaced him with Craig Robinson.
No, Craig Robinson was on the show. He was just one of the warehouse guys. One of my favorite scenes that he was in was when Steve Carell's character Michael uh was in the warehouse on the forklift and just knocks all the shit down. And then you just see Patrice O'Neill holding a bunch of boxes and he drops and he's like, God damn it, Michael. Like, and he's like, oh, don't worry, we'll get someone to clean this up. And Craig is like, we're the ones that clean this up. It was a good episode.
Man. He would have been super big today, bro. Yeah, I wish he was not industry smart. Well, he was industry smart. He was just like not gonna. He just didn't take nothing from nobody. He would like stories of him going into like the executive buildings of Comedy Central and movie studios and just like going off. He was like, I don't like you. I don't like you. You definitely don't like me. And that's why I don't like you. It was like some shit like that. It was like, oh my God, this dude was a beast. And like being that funny, like came at a price, bro. But I'm glad we got so much of his work like out there. But like all you could do is wonder like if he was still around today or even if he was around for another 5 years, like what could have he like put out?
Yeah. He was also the type. I think I was hearing Bill Burr talk about him, and Bill was saying like, Patrice O'Neill, he got banned from the Comedy Cellar out in New York, and so he would just sit outside and like on a chair, and like all the comics would surround him because they wanted to be around Patrice. And then when Patrice found out he couldn't perform there, he said, all right, well, I'm just going to go over to this club over here. And they noticed that whenever he left, all the comics went and followed him because they were like, we want to be around Patrice, man. This guy's hilarious. Like, he's saying the funniest shit. And
I heard he was outside, and they were trying to get him to leave. Like, I'm already outside. What you gonna do? Kick me out of outside?
yeah, and so they realize they're like, well, fuck, man. Like if he can't perform, he leaves. All the talent is going with him. And at
Yeah.
that point, we got no comics, so they had to allow him to perform again, just so that comics would stay. And that's crazy to me. It's just like, fuck, man. Like that guy had such an immense energy and power that even he probably didn't realize the power he had. Like he was just being him, you know.
Yeah. There was a story like he did like probably the greatest crowd work I've ever seen. But like there was a story, and there's no footage of this. This is what bugs me of this story. Like he did a show and like he did a show, and like there was this woman talking during the whole show. I was like, and then like he addressed it like she started talking shit to him and whatever, and then like he addressed and like he addressed the husband and he was like, "Sir, does it belong to you? Does it belong to you?" And the guy was just trying to be chivalrous, and like the wife did some like karate kick move towards him that missed completely, and security was escorting out, and like he was like being Patrice like fucking going off on her. And bro, this is the comeback that I will never. This is comeback I will never forget. I'll never hear it I'll never heard it in person, but like I just imagine it is funny. Like the fun. The husband then goes, "Meet me outside. We're gonna take this outside." I was like, all right." And then Patrice just goes, "All right. So what happens to your fist outside? What's wrong with your fist now? What's wrong with your fists right now? Do they get better outside?"
Once he gets that sunlight, bro, he makes him stronger. Fucking Superman.
Ah, fuck, man. Well, we got to wrap this up pretty soon. Hey, man, like I appreciate you coming on here. I'll be seeing you around the scenes. Like any
Yeah, man.
plugins you want to do
Well, shit, I don't know when you're gonna release this, but yeah, I got
tomorrow
like
morning. Tomorrow morning.
tomorrow
So
morning.
you're watching this. We recorded it the day before.
Oh shit! So I guess if you're in the Houston scene when this comes out, I'll be doing a show in Katy. Hold on, let me pull them up. For the No Filter at the World Theater out in Katy. And then December 11th, I'll be in Austin at West Flow Yoga doing a show out there.
At a
I'm
yoga place?
It's weird as fuck, bro, but it's nice. It's nice, dude. I got a fat check last time I did that, bro. Got like almost $300, and I was like, damn, this is the most money I made so far in stand up. I
Shit.
pulled a 30-minute set out of my ass. So that's shit. What else? And then on the 15th, I'll be in Katy again. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Where's that at? That's at Santiago's in Katy on December 15th. I'll be doing a set out there. And those are official shows that I'll be on. I got another one at a veterans convention that I think that's on the 18th. And then, yeah, this Saturday I'm doing a set at a girl's party. And I'm gonna do comedy out there and hope she got fat friends. Mess around
Right
with.
on.
Hell
Right
yeah,
on. That's
no.
that's the reason we're doing this, man. That's the reason I really got into this, to meet
He's
girls,
like, hey,
bro.
man, my comedy ain't good enough to get the hot bitches yet, but hey, I'll get the mentally unstable ones. I'm good with those.
Anyways,
Nah, but if
look,
I can also plug my Instagram, yeah, man, you can follow me, Nate Ortiz at the real Nate Ortiz on Instagram. On Facebook, add me as a friend, Nate Ortiz. Yeah, man, I
yeah,
appreciate you, ZA. I miss
yeah,
the hair though.
yeah. Don't worry, it'll come back. It's definitely coming back, and we also got to plug in like the open mics we're gonna be at in case like people want to catch a show. Anyone want to start doing comedy? So
Oh
let's
yeah, man.
start off Monday. Red
Monday
Yards.
you can either catch me at El Pueblito or at Rudd's if I make the list. Tuesdays I host
Red Yards.
Rudyard's, yeah.
Email
Tuesdays
sign up starts at 12.
yeah, yeah. Tuesdays I host Jive out in Spring. Wednesdays you catch me at Darwin's or at the Secret Group for the 10-minute mic. Thursdays you catch me at either Brass Tap off Main Street in downtown, or you can catch me at the Secret Group for the back of the bus. You know, Fridays catch me at Vatos Locals at the Latino Learning Center. Saturdays Secret Group. Sundays you catch me at Secret Group or the Liberty Station. You know, man, I'm doing it every night of the week, bro.
For sure, man. Hey, man, appreciate you coming on here, man.
Brother, all good, man. One love, dude.